Do you see your presentation now?
Yes, I see it. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon to those who are in the afternoon. And I don't know if there is someone in the evening, but anyhow, first of all, my name is WALEED bin Jamaa'n. I am originally from Yemen. I live in the UAE since 1997. I've been into different ventures, starting from intellectual property, then into physical property. Today, I would like first to thank Mr. Dare for introducing me to this platform, which is Turnkey, headed by Mr. Rashid. And thank you for the support you have given to me so far. I don't know, my voice is clear to all?
Yes, we can hear you, no problem.
Okay, fine, because I just like feel some echo in the... So real estate in Dubai or in UAE, I will talk about Dubai in particular. I represent a company called DNA Real Estate, which is based in Dubai. It's a new company which has almost like now 2 years of the real estate industry. Next slide. Why I choose Dubai and why you should invest in real estate in Dubai in particular. Second slide. You see all these very nice scenes, which is the buildings, the structure of Dubai. For real estate in UAE in particular and in Dubai, there are lots of factors which attract people to invest in real estate. If we talk about Dubai, Dubai serves as a gateway between the East and the West, making it a favorable location for international businesses and investors. It has a unique connectivity through air, sea, land, and facilitates trade and investments opportunities. So the location is very important for those who want to invest in Dubai, in UAE especially. Next slide. The other factor for investment in real estate is the infrastructure of Dubai. As you can see, there are lots of trains, lots of taxis, airports in Dubai, and recently the largest airport which has been developed in South Dubai, which is Al Maktoum airport, and this make an extra demand for investors to come and invest in this area. So Dubai is known for its modern infrastructure and ambitious development projects. Investments in areas with upcoming infrastructure developments or in prime location often yield significant returns over time. Next slide. One of the main factors as well is the economic stability. Now we see there are lots of happenings around the area, but this makes Dubai stable economy with a diverse range.
Mr. Walid, also the currency is stable, right? Dollar is how much real?
It is
how much dinar?
It is 3.6 dirhams. $1.
3.6
dirham
for so long time, right?
Yeah, for long time now. I've been in Dubai almost, or in UAE, you can say, since 1997. And imagine this amount is stable almost 27 years.
This is very important. In Turkey, you know, every day lira is devaluating.
Yeah, this factor actually invites the investors to come and invest in Dubai and in different sectors, not only in real estate, but in different sectors. Okay,
Inflation also under control.
uh, definitely, definitely, it's under control. Dubai has a stable economy with a diverse range of industries, including tourism, trade, finance, and real estate. Its strategic location makes it a hub for businesses and investors from around the world. Do you know that there are more than 200 nationalities investing in Dubai, or you can say living in UAE in general, and in particular in Dubai? What about the other factor, which is most important to any investor, the tax benefits? Dubai offers various tax incentives for investors, including no income tax. For example, if you are working in a company and you have a certain salary, you don't have to pay for your income. Other countries you have to pay like 20%, 15%. I don't know how is it in Turkey, but other countries they involve the taxation on income. There's also no capital gains tax, and there's no property tax. If you want to invest in real estate, there will be no tax on your property.
Income tax is exists in Turkey, even for workers. It's like 1/3 of your salary.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So this is one of the main things that attract investors to come and invest in Dubai, or even to live in Dubai and in UAE. This makes it an attractive destination for individuals and also businesses looking to maximize their returns on investments. Every day there are new companies established, new people coming from different places in the world and living in Dubai. Next slide. Now, when you invest in real estate, actually, whether you buy, rent, or you sell, Dubai have strong rental yields. And Dubai's real estate market historically has offered strong rental yields compared to many other global cities. The demand for rental properties remains high due to the city's growing population, and influx of exploitation, like people coming from outside. So Dubai offers a relatively high rental yield, with some areas offering yields up to 7 to 8%. Okay, so this is depend on the location of the, it may be less or it may be more. Okay, and however, the rental yield will vary depending on the location, type of property, and also economic and other factors. Next slide. Why people are coming, living, or uh, establishing new companies and new businesses in Dubai? The quality of life and security. It's very important. You cannot live in a country which is unstable in security and life. You cannot live in a country where there is wars and there's conflict, parties, economic instability. So Dubai offers a high quality of life with its modern amenities, healthcare facilities, education institutions, entertainment options, and culture attractions, plus the security it has. This makes it an attractive destination for people coming from outside, expatriates, and investors seeking a desirable lifestyle. Next slide. Okay, so when you invest in real estate, there is also residency opportunities. Investing in real estate in Dubai can also offer residency benefits through various visas programs, such as the Golden Visa, which has like almost 10 years, which grants long-term residency to investors and entrepreneurs. And this also one factor which attracts investors to come and buy real estate and invest in real estate in Dubai. Next slide. Diversification. Okay, so investing in Dubai real estate allows investors to diversify their investments per portfolio, reducing overall risk. The real estate market in Dubai often behaves independently of other global markets, providing a hedge against economic downturns in other regions. Now we say there are lots of conflicts around the area, but still there is an opportunity to come in Dubai and invest in real estate. So it is very important factor. Next slide. Okay, so what is good in Dubai is there is a freehold investment in real estate. There are lots of area which provide you a freehold ownership. Okay, so when you buy a real estate in Dubai, you will be like taking this forever for your time life. Okay, so it is a freehold and it is applicable for all the nationalities. Next slide, this slide, 1 second. Okay, so what are the types of properties that investors or people can come and invest? There are two types of property to invest in Dubai: residential, and those residential that you can live in, you can move and live in for personal use, and you can buy something for rental. So you buy and get the return of investments on these properties. The second one is the commercial. You invest in the commercial real estate like office spaces, warehouses, and retail units. And these are in different areas of Dubai. I think this is very glance about the real estate investments in Dubai and the factors that makes you invest in Dubai. Uh, I make it very short because I have also another thing to talk about, which is intellectual property rights. So as of now, thank you so much. For any information related investments in real estate in Dubai, these are my details. You can contact me anytime. You can take a screenshot of the screen. And thank you so much. Rashid, shall we go to the other slide?
Sure. This one is finished, right?
Yes, it is done.
Okay, let me check if there's somebody waiting in there.
Okay.
Yes. Two people are logged off. I don't know why.
Do you know what are the main nationalities investing in real estate in Dubai?
No, can you
Yeah, the
give
main
us an
yeah
idea?
the main nationalities are first Indians, uh, maybe UK people, and from Europe, UK, and Russian, Chinese, Turkish, UAE,
Pakistani,
Egyptian.
Bangladesh. I think you have a big Indian community there. After
Yeah,
India, number two is Dubai.
the main community is the Indian. Okay, they are the largest community in UAE, and also there are almost 200 plus nationalities they are investing in real estate in Dubai. Uh, by the way, I have talked about Dubai because it is the main hub of investments in real estate, but there are also some opportunities in Abu Dhabi, in Ras Al Khaimah, because you know recently Ras Al Khaimah it became one of the the cities that will allow the casinos in the Emirate, and it attracts also real estate investments in the area. Also in Sharjah, Ajman, Fujairah, and Al Quwain. The seven Emirates, there are lots of opportunities for real estate to invest in. If you would like to have a one-to-one about opportunities in certain areas, I'll be glad to have one-to-one with all the members, inshallah. Okay, shall we start with the topic?
Yeah, it's on the screen. You see intellectual property.
Yes, intellectual property. So,
Oh.
intellectual property is another type of property. So it is not something physical about like real estate, which is like physical property, but this is something related to the mind. And why it is intellectual property? Intellectual property is something which is the the main thing I am interested to since 1997. So I was a trademark examiner at the UAE Trademark Office. I have got lots of experience with intellectual property rights. I've been working with top tier 5 to 6 agents in intellectual property rights in the UAE. Recently, I am doing intellectual property as a passion beside the real estate, and I am able to also to help and guide for intellectual property in these countries. So why I say we are available in the following countries, because I have connections in these countries and I can help uh, people who would like to secure their intellectual property in these countries. So these are the countries I can help. And intellectual property services. What is intellectual property? As I said, it is the invention that comes out of your mind, such as patents. Patent, which is new innovation that can be applied to any type of industry. For example, we have now like drone camera phones, hybrid car engine, pharmaceuticals, and these are with know-how, with technology inside them. That's why we call it patents, new inventions. And the other type is the trademarks. And the trademark can be a word, letter, logo, or combination of all these. As you can see here, we have lots of trademarks. And trademarks can be applied to goods, like products, okay? Like beverages, like cars, automobiles, and it can also applied to the goods. Okay, go for the other slides. Yeah. So now here we talked about the forms of intellectual property. I talked about patent. Next slide. Next slide. So these are like type of intellectual property, as I said, drones, camera, hybrid engine, pharmaceuticals. Go for other slides. So this is another type of intellectual property, trademarks. Okay. Go other slide. These are only types of goods for trademarks. Yes. Another slide.
Turnkey also registered trademark.
Okay.
I registered for Turkey. It's not international, but Mr. Hüseyin Eren,
Okay.
I think I already introduced you. He did it for Turkey.
Okay, so these are the, okay, stop here. So what you have registered is called the service mark, because you are providing services for networking and something
Yes.
related to connections. Okay, so trademarks can be for products like any type of products, like a car, like a pharmaceutical products, like clothing, like machinery. So these are physical products, and it also can be applied for services. For example, we have here in the services For example, Fly Dubai, providing services for transportation. FedEx providing services for like cargo. Carrefour providing services for accommodating products in one place. Thombi, for example, I give some examples of this service mark. Okay, go to other slide.
Wait, please, Mr. Dara is in the waiting room. Design.
Okay, so the third type of intellectual property is designs. For example, we have the designs of automobiles, the designs of furniture, the designs of fashion designs. All these jewelry, all these designs can be also applied as intellectual property rights and can be protected. Next slide. Copyrights. Copyrights is one of the pillars of intellectual properties. Actually, intellectual property is like an umbrella, and under this umbrella, there are certain pillars. We talked about trademarks, patents, trademarks, designs, and also copyrights. Copyright is something which is related to the arts. For example, paintings, arts for authoring books, software, something related to the film industry, programs. So all these types are copyrights and can be protected. The fifth is plant variety. Plant variety is also one of the types of intellectual which comes under the umbrella of the intellectual property, and it is something related to the new generations of plants. For example, now we used to think that watermelon is only red, right? Okay, so now we have a watermelon which comes with the yellow color. What happens? This is like a type of plant variety invention. Okay. And all these, hello?
Aleykümselam, geldin mi?
Yeah, there is some voice disturbance. I will mute them. Wait, please.
Okay. Okay. So
So is this
so
Russia? Russia is making noise.
okay, so all these types of intellectual property we consider as intangible assets that have value and can be monetized. For example, can you just go to the intangible asset, the previous slide? I'll just talk about it. Yes, right. Now we have, we talked about patents, we talked about trademarks, we talked about designs, copyright, and plant varieties. And these 5 types of intellectual property are, in fact, intangible assets. And these intangible assets have value and can be monetized. How we can monetize them? For example, I'll give you one example. We have today Mr. Ramzi, and he has a brand which is called Al Halab, and this Al Halab is a brand related to sweets and the industry of restaurants. This brand can be franchised, and he can franchise this brand to different countries with the same identity, with the same quality, with the same concept, can be franchised to other investors. It can be franchised to also to other countries. It started like almost 100 years plus in Lebanon. Now it is in more than like couple of countries in the world. But I don't know whether these brands are franchised or not. But once it is franchised, what will happen? Mr. Ramzi will have royalty over each and single franchise. Okay, so we have seen lots of example for the franchising in different words. We have KFC, Hardee's. We have also some products like Pepsi. Now, Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola, they are produced in different countries, but they are having the licenses. Okay, so you will find a factory or a manufacturing unit which is placed or existed in UAE, but this factory is a UAE factory, but they have the license from Pepsi to produce the same product in UAE. The same company has also a license in different countries as well, in Turkey, in Nigeria, and etc. So intangible assets that have value and can be monetized by franchising, by licensing, as well by assignment. For example, if you have this intangible assets like a trademark, a patent, a design, copyright, you can also assign it to a different company. You can sell it and get it monetized and get the benefit of it. Intellectual property can be enforced. For example, if there's infringements, counterfeits, any copycats for the for the products, for the services, it can be enforced in different countries. And also there can be a cancellation actions for those copycats or infringing parties. And if there's also unfair competition, there are laws and regulations which will assist those intellectual property rights holders to protect their intellectual property rights in any country. Okay, next slide. Okay, so why intellectual property with us? Why you can deal with us? We are one-stop station for different types of intellectual property rights. We can assist you with your patents, registration, enforcement. We can help you register your brand in UAE and also in different countries, your copyrights, intellectual property related to service marks or goods marks, as well as plant varieties and designs registration. We are existed in different countries in the GCC, Middle East, Asia, and Africa, and we have a network of associations in Far East countries. We have experts in intellectual property rights, and we have diversity of experiences in various countries. Next slide. Okay, so what you will expect from us? Pre-filing phases. For the pre-filing phases, if you have any case related to intellectual property, whether it is a patent, trademark, design, copyright, or plant variety, there will be a pre-filing phase, which is you will have the consultation, you will have the codes, you will have the information related to that matter. And during the registration phase, you will be giving the reporting, the following up, and the notifications related to the process of the stages of your intellectual property rights. And what will happen after the registration phase when your intellectual property is secured and already registered with a certain authority in a certain country? After the registration fees, there will be renewals, follow-ups, recorded of changes, licensing, franchising, assignments, etc. So all these will come after the protection of your intellectual property rights. So what is my ask in this particular? I want you to connect me with pharmaceutical and medical equipments and materials, cosmetics, perfumes, detergents, apparels, footwear, headwear, lubricants, oil and gas, electronics, automatic, and all these types of companies. These types of companies, definitely they will have patents to register. They will have designs to register. they will have trademarks or service marks to be registered, or they will have copyright or maybe plant variety. So these are the specific ask for the intellectual property rights. Actually, we are here to not to sell to the room. Actually, we are here just to sell through the room. If you know someone who will get the benefit out of intellectual property rights, then you can connect him to me. I think, thank you so much for today and for the opportunity given to me to present about real estate and intellectual property rights.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Waleed, for your informative webinar.
Thank you.
I would like to ask, now we are ready for Q&A session, and we are going to close in 5 minutes. Its time is almost 1, and we have a wedding to catch. What is the return of investment on a flat, for example, you buy from a good location in UAE? Flats starting from how much amount of money, and for a let's say 2-bedroom flat, what is the return of investment? How many years?
Okay, Rashid, thank you for your questions. First of all, we have to understand that there is 2 types of property, which is off-plan and second market. Okay, the off-plan is something, a property you buy directly from the developer. Okay, and for this, you have to pay a small amount, like a down payment, for example, 5%, 10%, 20%, according to the payment plan of the developer. Then within like 3 years, 4 years, you will complete the payment, then you will be handed over the property. Okay, this is the first
And
one.
your rights are protected by under warranty of government, right? If the contractor cannot finish the project.
Yes, it is under RERA, if everything RERA, which is Real Estate Regulatory Authority.
They give it to another contractor and finish the project.
Yes, actually, each developers for each products, they have like escrow account. Okay, and from this escrow account, you can pay the amount. So each escrow account will be named according to the project. Okay, so when you are when you sign the contract with the developer, okay, you will pay to the escrow account. For example, if there's any delay, if there's any, actually the delay sometimes is there, and the law also gives the developers at least 1 year for a delay, which is like the maximum. Now, this is the first one. The second one is the secondary market. You buy directly from the other party. I have an apartment and I want to sell it, and you want to buy it. So it is direct. I sell and you buy. The return of investments depends on the area. There are lots of areas in Dubai, lots of areas. Like you can say more than 80 to
Yeah, but
100
for
areas.
brand new, can you give us an idea? For brand new,
For
you buy,
for an
or for
idea,
a
yeah,
developer, and for second hand.
yeah. The return of investments usually it can be from 6 to 7, 8. So this is the return. Why? Because you have to calculate to calculate the service charge for the unit per square feet. So when you divide this, and if it is a new apartment, you have to also to calculate for the first year the percentage of the registration of the property with the Dubai Land Department, DLD, which is 4% out of the amount. So if you calculate for the first year, I think maximum return of investments can be like 8, 7.5, something like, if you like minimize the service charge of the unit, which I think it is fair in comparison with other countries. And if you also compare it with the how can I say it? Yeah, with the second market. Okay, sometimes if you take the apartment and buy the apartment and you just like lease it on a short rental, like holiday homes, the return of investments may be more, because these units are considered as like hotel apartments. They serve for like hotel apartments, and they are according to the standards of the tourism authority, because it is under the tourism authority, and no one can allow to rent these on holiday homes until they have certain standards they have to meet. Okay, so the return here may be increased to 8.5, 9, maybe sometimes 10. So this is the actual rates. Forget about those people who will tell you, yeah, the return of investments will be like 11 or 12. This is something exceptional. For example, if I buy a unit which is like under the market rate for someone who is distressed with a deal, and this is very rare. Okay, so I buy a unit today under the market rate, then definitely my return will be higher than the normal ones when I resell it, like flip it to another buyer, or when, for example, I lease it for a holiday homes or annual lease.
Thank you very much, Mr. Walid. There are advantages on short return on investment in comparison to Turkey. As far as I know, for Istanbul, it's like 20 years. I think it's the same when you buy it from the developer in the building stage, you make more profit.
Yes, yes. Not in all the cases, in different like prime locations. It's not in all the locations, because some locations they are not demandable, so the return will be like very normal. But anyhow, any investments in real estate will give you a better return on investments rather than putting the money on a bank.
All right, Mr. Walid, let's get the final closing remarks and comments from our participants. Who would you like to talk first? Mr. Akan, it was useful for you?
Oh, yes, very useful.
Question?
I think both sides. Thank you very much, Mr. Walid, for your presentation. Both aspects were very useful. The real estate, like you also mentioned, people are looking for return of investment and also how to spread their risks. For the
There is a mainstream investment going from Nigeria to Dubai.
Yes. Yes, there is. I would say there is. It's ongoing, but it has slowed down a bit due to the currency exchange issues that we have. It was it was on the high gears of 2 years ago. But
yeah, one Nigerian banker, he bought a flat in the heart of Turkey. It was a 2-floor duplex. He paid $1 million. I couldn't believe the number. I mean, for this amount of money, you can buy a very nice house in America and Canada, you know.
Yes.
But I think he did it for investment, for
yes,
high yield, because apparently he's not gonna live there all year, and it's not easy to move a lot of cash from Nigeria to other countries due to hard currency issue.
Yes.
But yeah, even though difficulties, there are challenges. There is also property investment from Nigeria to
Yes, the
Istanbul,
opportunities. Yes,
to
the
Dubai
opportunities.
as well.
Yes.
I believe you can collaborate. Also, you can help. Mr. Walid, Mr. Akan can help UAE companies to enter Nigerian market or to collect their debt. You know,
Yes.
if there's some
Yes.
debt to collect, Mr. Akan is there to help us.
Sure, let
Yes.
us connect.
Yeah, we'll connect, Mr. Walid, and also thank you for the IP presentation. I think that's is an area a lot of people are overlooking, particularly the manufacturers, also the service providers too. I mean, if you have, transactions related to Nigeria, I think what we do is we discuss, so I know how the whole operation runs, because I know there's a lot of flow of intellectual property registration. So for instance, before you can bring in your goods into Nigeria, you must have registered the trademark in Nigeria. That is a prerequisite for you to get any certification to bring any goods in. So I think there's a lot of flow within that area.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Akan.
Thank you.
Mr. Nathan, closing remarks, if you have question.
Firstly, it's been a wonderful pleasure attending this as our first participation.
I believe
Definitely a lot of
you like the concept, huh?
Definitely. No, I mean that's where the business gets done for sure. So I mean, in terms of just getting to learn a lot about you guys.
It is like a virtual Bosco we do every Saturday morning.
No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Obviously, we understand, the essence of building a relationship. It's obviously one of the key drivers in doing business. And this is certainly, one way of doing it. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys more. I'll definitely be setting up calls with some of you during the week. It's been an absolute pleasure, but I've certainly identified a lot of opportunities and value propositions that we can mutually share in. So yeah, looking forward to joining this pathway with you guys, and thank you, Rashid, again for the opportunity. It's interesting because I mean, even in this very platform, there was introductions that was made through different events, and where I've seen contacts that have come through, such as our representation now in the UK from a succession planning point of view. That was, of course, in an event recently in Istanbul I invited you to, and you had the privilege to meet some of my contacts, just like I have now. So it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And again, thank you everyone for your time. I know it's not easy on the weekends, committing and taking time aside from our families, but this is most certainly worth it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Nathan. We want to see you as a full member. You will be our eyes and arms, hands in the Europe, inshallah. Seth, question, closing remarks.
No questions from me. Just want to say once again, thank you for the opportunity to attend today. It's been really insightful. Just hearing from all of you what you all do and what you specialize in. And it's great to see.
I will give you a contact to Mr. Walid. You live in the same city.
Yeah, definitely.
And share the one-on-one picture with us, please, once we come together.
Definitely, I will do. And just echoing, what Nathan was saying and what, Waleed was saying as well, particularly just showing the inward investment and the opportunities in Dubai. It's a great time, like I said before, to be in the UAE. It's exciting, a lot happening, and definitely hope to get to know a little bit more about you all in due course. That's it for me.
Thank you very much. Simon from Uganda, any question, closing remark?
Well, I'm just thankful for this opportunity we had today, and I've got some new insights, especially from the UAE and from other colleagues here. We're already exchanging and talking over WhatsApp, so it was a very good session. Thank you very much, and all of you, God bless you.
You're welcome, Simon. Hope to see you Istanbul again very soon.
Yes, pretty soon.
Mr. Mohammed Rak.
Thank you again for all the participants and especially for Mr. Waleed. Dubai is a familiar market for all Iraqis. As you know, we have also every business has an extension in Dubai. Thanks a lot, and I wish all the best. Thank you.
Mr. Umar, I think Mr. Walid also can help you fill up this your showroom expo center with some Dubai-based companies. There is a manufacturing also in
Yes.
UAE.
Yes, global.
Yeah, if any one of them, Mr. Walid, would like to have a showroom in Iraq, Mr. Mohammed is there. You can collaborate.
Sure, sure. I'll be glad.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank
Umut
you,
from
Mr.
Russia. Question or closing remark?
Thank you for everybody. I'm very glad to meet everybody else. If you have any questions for investing in Russia, I'll be in contact. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Mr. Ragib, Mr. Murad, Mr. Dare.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm glad to be here. I also want to be next time with the full member. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Mr. Ragib. We will talk, inshallah. I want to see you as a full member. We have, you know, we are focused in construction industry. You will get a lot of business opportunity here.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Mr. Dare. Mr. Dare, are you here? From Nigeria. Maybe he's busy. Mr. Walid, can you please share in our exclusive group the PDF version of your presentations?
Sure. I will share.
Much.
I will
Thank
share
you
them
much.
both.
I wish you all a happy weekend. See you next Saturday, inshallah. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Assalamu.